Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. It's Tuesday, so we have the Monday range. We have some levels to work on. We had some volatility last week. Should be okay-ish to hunt some setups at specific levels. Morning, Bukur. Morning, Darren. Hey, Timmy. Hey, Luke. Hey, everyone. Too many of you to mention each and every one, but good morning. Okay, hopefully we have sound, hopefully we have image. Let's start. As usual, CME chart on daily time frame, same smile. Yeah, you can see the M, you can see the breakdown, you can see the gap. Yesterday I told you that we have a potential gap. Now we have a confirmed gap there. We know that gaps tend to be filled 90+%. Yeah. But the problem is we don't know when. And if you look careful on this chart, you'll see something. At the neckline here, at 79K, just slightly below. Do you see something? I do. Look at this gap. Do you see it? So we have a gap here, double gap. That's an important level. Remember in the past when we had a gap like this and I told you, we'll test that fucking gap. Similar here. I think we'll touch this gap. We'll close it. Maybe even test 79 NDK and then we can go down. I don't know how many of you remember the gap to the downside when we stayed above 100K and everyone said to the moon, to the moon, to the moon. Yeah? Let's see if we still have it. Let's see if it's still there, if I still have the drawing. Well, I don't know exactly where, but similar location with this one. Anyway, the idea is clear. We have an M. We confirm that M. Long reload zone, it's in confluence with the 69 2021 all-time high. We have a support and resistance here. I could see the market bouncing from here to here, back and forth, and become violently flat. If you can say, I don't know, 5-6K range, violently flat. But it's possible. What we can do now? Well, like I told you yesterday, a retest of the neckline could trigger a new short for us. If you are not short already. You should be, but anyway. If the market will dump here in the support and resistance area, then yeah, we can think about a long if will bounce and will make a W on lower time frame. If we'll dump even lower in the long reload zone, even better. Problem is, if we'll accept back below 69, then we'll have a problem on the medium time frame because we'll probably go a lot lower. So far, range, everyone was bullish when we reached 75, if you remember. We warned you to stay the fuck out and don't be the last one to buy it. We pumped to 83 and then we emmed out. Now, this question is valid. Moon boys, where are you? I don't hear the moon boys to the moon anymore. Well, level by level, people. I could predict, well, the market will go here. No, level by level. What is the first level we should pay attention? Well, on higher time frame, I think support and resistance level is the best one. Well, if this one is not holding, then long reload zone. 69, yeah? Probably this will give us a bounce. If the market wants lower, then level by level, scenario by scenario, setup by setup, we will make money in this market. I don't fucking care if we'll go up or down. I'm here to make money and I'll play my setups and I know I'll be profitable. I showed you yesterday the House levels. Yeah, the YAM, I could draw the House and you can see the first level is here, confluence with the support and resistance. So if the market will dump here, we should expect at least a stop, if not a bounce. We can get a nice bounce here. If we accept below this level, then this is the level. And I don't like that because it's below 69, and that means we'll probably dump even lower. Anyway, now nothing you can do on daily time frame. Either you took this EM or you took even a better bounce here at the highs, or you have to wait for a bounce here or for deeper to play along. Indicators, we discussed last week, 2 weeks ago about the indicators. Yeah, you can see what I see here, bearish divergence well before we formed the EM, warning signs everywhere. Some moon boys decided not to see those signs, but it's their business, not mine. Last week was really profitable. I didn't have so many trades. You didn't have so many trades, but I think you was one of the most profitable weeks this year. Nice money to be made if you respected the setups, you took the right trades. You should be deep in profit now. As I warned you yesterday, don't give the money back to the market. Slow and steady, let's wait for clear setups. Okay, that's Bitcoin on CME. Let's take a look at Ethereum on CME. Weaker. We confirmed 1, 2, 3, 4 EMs. How many they are here, I don't know. Idea is we didn't accept above the range. We should play the range game on Ethereum. The problem I have today is that we have a gap and now we are getting closer to the middle of the range. I don't want to open a position in the middle of the range. Yes, Ethereum was weaker than Bitcoin until now. Could still stay weaker than Bitcoin, but because it's in the middle of the range, to be honest, I don't want to touch it. I want to focus mostly on Bitcoin. If everything will bounce, for example, Bitcoin will bounce in the 79, maybe 80K, and Ethereum will follow and will bounce also, then yes, a retest of these EMs could trigger a short. And why I want a short on Ethereum? Just for the fact that it's weaker than Bitcoin. So if I want a short, I will focus on Ethereum. If I want a long, I prefer to focus on Bitcoin. Not backwards, like some people do. Okay, so Bitcoin, Ethereum, not too many things to say. Bitcoin dominance. Remember we said about a scenario here to confirm an EM to bounce here and make a fucking EM. Let's see if it will happen. Let's see if we'll accept below this level and then we'll have a daily EM. That should trigger some altcoins to bounce. Not all of them. Some. Few altcoins. Strong altcoins. Hype could pump, for example. Yeah? ZEC could pump, for example. Even TIA or Pengu could pump. If we'll have this daily EM and the dominance will go down. Okay. Nothing else about this one. Let's see if we'll form that EM or not. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Well, we dumped. We are getting closer to the Wyckoff check level, but you can see some signs here, or at least on the MACD histogram. At least a bounce to retest this level, or even a bit higher. It's not bullish, don't get me wrong. It's not, nothing is bullish here. But we had one direction move, straight down, you can see down, 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 and it's possible to get a bounce. It's a bounce you want to long? Well, no, look at the POC. Probably the POC will give us a rejection again, and then we can do something like this. I don't know exactly where, somewhere in this area, and then dump. Possible. So let's wait and see what will happen. Okay, dominance, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Total market cap on daily, it's exactly in 2.5 and nothing we should do about it. It's there and consolidating that level. higher time frame charts on daily, I think you see what I see here. We had some holes to fill, and we are still filling the holes in the volume profile. The problem is when we'll touch this level 69, 70, 69, 68, 70k, if we'll hold this level or we'll accept below. If we accept below, and I'm not talking today, people, don't get me wrong. I'm not talking today to accept below 69. No. Next week, next month. But if we accept below this level, then this scenario is playable. We'll see. Slow and steady. Let's take a look at traditional market a little bit. Okay. So, on daily, what do we have on ES? We are trying to aim out here. We are trying to put a top in the market. We reached 7,500, which is a nice number. For the moment, we don't have a daily M. We can form a 3-bar fractal top here. Yeah, actually, we formed a 3-bar fractal top. We have some warning signs on MACD histogram. We had some warning signs on RSI. But you can see we made higher highs, so we need to wait a little bit more. As long as we don't have a daily M, I cannot be bearish. I cannot say, well, it's over. I don't know if it's over. We can pump higher. Give me a double top. Give me a clear M. And then I could say, well, probably we have a local top. If I switch to 4-hour chart, not even here I don't have a clear EM. Looks like a head and shoulder here. You can see it. Shoulder, so shoulders, head and shoulders. Looks like it. Do we have bearish divergence between shoulder and head? Yes, we have bearish divergence between shoulder and head and RSI or MACD histogram. Nothing on OBV. But it's holding pretty nicely for the moment. Let's see what will happen in the New York session today. Let's see if we'll hold or not. Okay, that being said, about yes, let's go back on daily. Okay, let's take a look at gold. Gold is in the same place like I told you a couple of days ago. Everyone is thinking higher to test 5,000. I don't know if we'll test that level soon enough. It's lazy, it's weak. Imagine if we accept below this level, what do you see here? I see a big fucking M. And I see a big ugly AB equals D to the downside. Hopefully it will not be the case and will bounce back, but I prefer not to touch it. Not even look too deep on it. Silver, similar, ugly all over the place. Oil is trying to stay at $100. Big money want oil at $100 or slightly above, slightly below. Why? Well, they'll rip our skin off. They'll take more money from us. You have to understand that, people. This is not a coincidence that oil is at $100. Everyone saw how that war started. Everyone saw what is the... If you open your eyes, you'll see. Yeah? They need oil at $100 to do some things. And doesn't matter what is the cost, they don't fucking care. Anyway, let's take a look at some shitcoins. ZEC. Well, 4-hour chart to see the trade. We are risk free. We are getting back at break even. My stop loss is here at the high. If we'll take that, then will stop me out at break even because I close 50% at 1 hour. I want to open a new trade here. Kind of dangerous, but you can see. Initial M, breakdown, and we are retesting that one. It's up to you. It's still short reload zone. It's still a good location. You can even play, I don't know, another setup with this high and this low and draw another short reload zone. There you go. So if we'll bounce here in the M, You can take 61.8, you can hope for shark, or take the M in the short reload zone. It's up to you. I have the trade, is risk-free, I don't want to touch it anymore. I don't want to do anything, I don't want to take a new trade. But the trade is there, could happen. The level is there, it's up to you. Do whatever you want. Okay, that being said, let's go on TIA. The trade is gone. I should eliminate this one here. I don't see why I should keep TIA. Let's put daily. Let's see. We have anything special on TIA? Actually, no. We had consolidation, AB, CD, pump and dump. Now we should consolidate, go sideways for a bit. And then maybe we'll do another round. We made 6R on this one. Well, let's say you made 3R, not 6. You still made nice money. Look at it. Was a nice trade. Pengu, break even and back at entry. Well, I'm still in the trade and I'll stay in the trade until either they'll stop me out, motherfuckers, either will give me more profit. I don't touch the trade here. You know, I'll take the trade, I'll make it risk-free at 1 hour, and then it's not my business. Let the market do whatever he wants. If wants to give me money, why not? Okay. Now, we did the higher time frame overview. Let's go on lower time frame. Calendar, we don't have anything today, so safe from that point of view. On lower time frame, let's start with Bitcoin. We have the Monday range. Yeah, we are in the middle of the range. Hopefully everyone knows how to play the Monday range, no? Do you know how to play the Monday range? We are assuming an SFU on 5-minute chart. If the market doesn't give us the SFU and pumps higher, then we take this one as support. And maybe we'll bounce here. That will be a level where I'm interested to short. But classic, to play the range game. SFU of this level, you can see. Or SFU of the lows. It's possible that Tuesday to give us another SFU of the lows. Yes, I will take that trade. Yes, if I'll manage to get an SFU here at the lows, $76 and $14. Yes, I'll take it. In the middle of the range, I want to do anything? No. What we can think about, if you are bullish, you are thinking higher time frame bounce or even a bigger bounce, kind of bounce to 79. Wait for a W, the other side of the trend line. You can see we have the trend line. We are the other side of the trend line. We just need a clear W on 1 hour. I think is the best. Okay, you can be a bit more aggressive and go on lower time frame, but I think 1 hour is good enough. So if you are bullish, you are thinking stronger bounce because, well, we'll make a bigger W. And we should bounce here to 79 to retest the bigger EM neckline. Okay. Hunt a W here. Take your profit here. And here, maybe if you see an M, you can switch to the short side. Easy market to play. The problem is you need a lot of patience. And a lot of people want scalp. Scalp here, scalp there. Okay, I'll scalp. People, I love to scalp. I enjoy it. But if I don't see in a scalp the potential for a 3-4R, I don't even touch it. I don't bother to take a scalp if I see the potential only for 2R. It's not profitable. I don't know if you know that, but if you don't have at least a 3-4R for a scalp as a potential, not to hit that level every time, you cannot be profitable. You don't stand a chance. Can someone tell me why it's not profitable to scalp if you don't have a 3 or 4R? Anyone? Why I don't recommend you to scalp in a small range like we had here? Yeah, exactly. And I warned everyone yesterday. Well, stay the fuck out. It's not profitable. It's not okay. Let's wait for the Monday range. It's small. It's nothing to do for us. We tried a scalp, didn't work, got us risk-free, and that's it. It's up to you. No, look, no higher risk of losses, no. Not the win rate is lower. No, the win rate is good enough. The problem is the bigger the position size, the lower the time frame, the bigger the fees. And when you draw the line, how many fees you pay, yeah, on the exchange for a 2R, when you draw the line, actually you have net 1 point something. And if you have a win rate below 50%, you're not profitable. You are working for the fucking exchange. So the lower the time frame, the bigger the position size, and you are paying the fees on the position size. That means you need more than 2R to be profitable on the long run. You need 3R, 4R. So when you see small potential, don't bother. Put your hands under your ass, because it's more profitable to stay flat, to have the same portfolio at the end of the day, than to take 10 trades, hope to get risk free, and assume the risk to lose money. Okay? So keep in mind, yes, the lower the time frames, the bigger the importance of fees. It's one thing to take a position on 4-hour chart and the fees are small compared with your profit. And it's another thing to take a scalp on 1 or 3 minute chart where the position size is huge and you pay a lot of fees and the movement to your take profit is really small in percentage. If you don't understand what I'm saying, go and, I don't know, ask ChatGPT, ask Grook to explain you step by step. Yeah? I don't have time to stay 1 hour here and draw the lines and do the math. But now everyone has AI, so you can do and ask, and any AI or any trader with patience will explain you exactly what that means. I think we even have a table with where the risk reward should be depending on the percentage of the move, somewhere in the education part. So people, when you see a small move, when you see a small range, and you see stupid trader like Paul J saying, well, stay the fuck out because it's not worth it. Remember that I love to make money, but I don't love to work for the exchanges. Sorry. So yesterday I said, no, let's wait. And look what happened. You can be profitable, make a lot of money in this area? No. Even now, with this small range, it's questionable. But, well, hey, if we SFU this level and we manage to get back down, okay, maybe. If we SFU the lows, then we have a potential to go to the middle of the range, even to the top of the range, then yes, it's profitable on the long run. If we bounce all the way up here, then definitely it's profitable to hunt a setup. But fucking around here is not profitable. I explained yesterday, I said yesterday in the chat for some people, unfortunately, they seem that they don't get it. It's not my problem, people. I don't have time to babysit. Now you can ask and you can find the answer to your questions pretty easily. So don't ask me to babysit anyone. I will not do it anymore. Either you are here to do your work and go and find out why the fact that Paul J is saying is not okay to scalp if we don't have a appropriate range and a nice volatility, why is not profitable. Let's find out. This one, well, yeah, it is. Why not? You took this one here, was on the wrong side of this trend line, this W. If you speak about this one, it's a valid W, okay. Breakout and retest. Yeah, retest was on the right side. We are in the Monday range, so you want to play that one and you took that entry, it's up to you. It's not the worst one, but it's not the best also. Yep, exactly. Now, I showed you Bitcoin, what I'm thinking about Ethereum. You can see Ethereum is covering a little bit of ground, is a bit more stronger, at least last couple of hours. So, play the Monday range, but be extra careful here. I don't think it's enough. could bounce to take these levels, could bounce all the way up to the support and resistance level. I think Ethereum has a chance to go back up here and then to aim out again. So depending on the something like this, people. Maybe here do something like that and then here. And here we'll see if we'll aim out or not. Okay? But if you'll see that is weak again and doesn't have a chance to stay above this level, then you can play the range. Don't play more than 0.5 because it's risky. Looks risky here. We have, on the other side, if you look left, we have some resistance. We have some pressure there. We'll see. We can play the Monday range. Actually, I see Ethereum being similar with Bitcoin, and I don't see an advantage. If Ethereum will bounce here, definitely I'll look for an M there. Here, dangerous. Sweep the lows, acceptable. I'll take the long here if I'll find an SFU at the Monday low. Why? I already have 2 shorts here, deep in profit. We are making money if the market goes down. I think $2,000 will be on the table pretty soon. And the market will stay at $2,000 or around $2,000 for some period of time. You can see even now on 1 hour, yeah, it looks far away, but if you zoom out, you'll see, well, it's 2,136. It's damn close to $2,000. So if you go on 4-hour chart and you go on daily chart, you'll understand that we are close to that level. Look at it. We are fighting that level. We are retesting that level. Nothing special here. If we'll accept back below 2,000 and stay down, we can go to 1,500. 1 hour here, dangerous here, but doable if it's the market overall is weak. The best level here to hunt, and long at the Monday low. Simple as that. People, Stefan is pointing setups at every level. I'm not doing that. I'll let you find the right setup for you here. Yeah, I saw Stefan posting and it's good. It's helping you, but I think it's better for you just to give you the level and you to frame the setup. You to put the time and effort to find out, well, what the fuck I should play here, what I should do here, where I should place my stop loss. Those questions over and over again will make you a better trader. So, if someone is pinpointing the level and is telling you, well, this is look a good level, well, it's Monday low, look left, look that, look at the support and resistance in the past, because of this, because of that, that is important level. You put the time and effort, you put your mind to work and frame a setup and find out where you should put your stop loss. Not Paul J. When I have a setup that I will take, if I'll take a trade in the market, then I'll post before the entry. Hopefully, I'll post the entry, the stop loss, and the take profit. But to give you exactly setups at every level, no, thank you. You should learn a little bit to be more independent. I don't know how to say it. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to. You should learn to manage yourself. Not to be dependent on Paul J or any other trader. Slowly, I know it's not possible when you are a beginner, but slowly you should be able to trade by yourself. Okay. Aster, nothing to do. Tao, nothing to do here. Some people will say, well, Paul, this is a long reload zone and maybe you should take a long. Be my guest. I'm not touching this one, but yeah, you're right. This is a long reload zone most likely. There you go. There you go, 1 hour. Even some bullish divergence for me here, even some small W's on OBV, but you get the idea. So, it's up to you if you want to frame a general setup here. Couple one, people. Don't tell me at the end of the day, well, we didn't find any general setups. if I'm scanning the market, I'll see a lot of them. There are a lot of shit coins looking like Tau. So we had the consolidation, we had the breakout, we did the pump, and now we're back in the long reload zone with some bullish divergence. Some of them even having structure. Okay, so if you want to take this one or wait for the New York session and then take a long, it's up to you. Hype. Hype is strong. I told you don't fuck around, especially on the short side. On the long side, well, you are in a short reload zone. Either you are day trading this one, either you leave it alone. If I put 4-hour chart, you'll understand. Yeah, we are in the short reload zone. We really want to long here? I don't think so. I told you to leave it alone because it's ugly. The rest is up to you. Solana. Range ugly. In the same place like yesterday. Do we have a bounce here? No. Yes, 4-hour chart. Let's zoom in. There you go. Monday range from previous week, Monday range from this week. You can see they are kind of similar. That means we'll go flat, we'll go sideways most likely. Let's go back on 1 hour. Inside of the Monday range. Exactly in the middle of the range, which is not the best place to think long. You have the levels here. I'm not trading traditional market, but if the market will take this level and then will reclaim back below, play the SFU of the Monday high. If the market, instead of doing that, will go up here and retest around 7,500, that's the short area, and I think that if you'll get an EM there or something, it's playable. If the market will retest these equal lows here, kind of equal lows, you can see here, then you can think about an SFU to the long side. Here in the middle of the range, don't touch it. Just leave it alone. Wait for the London to start. Actually, London started 4 minutes ago. Or the best thing to do is to wait for the New York. Okay? Okay. That's yes and Q. Similar. Uglier this time. And gold. We have a new range. We SFU you can see gold already played something up in the Asia session. Can you see it? So we have the high and the low, and we're in the middle of the range. I don't recommend to do anything. If the market will test the lows, then you can scalp long. That's what I see here. And if the market will bounce back up here to retest this consolidation, this distribution pattern, this pump here, then yeah, you can short again. Okay, that's my view about the market. Tomorrow we have FOMC minutes. That should get us some volatility. Shitcoins are not doing anything special. Let's see how many likes, reposts, and everything we have here. 34 and 47. Come on, you can do better, people. You can do a lot better. But anyway, thank you for your support. If you have questions, please type in the chat. By the way, today Stefan is still in his vacation, so no day trading with Stefan on YouTube. Yeah? But to compensate that, I opened the VIP session to everyone. So probably will be a boring session. Tuesday London session is not the best one. We can get some level, we can be boring, I don't know. But I'm opening the London session, the VIP session for all Discord members. Similar in New York session. Hope that will help you. If you have questions, you are on Discord and you have questions, feel free to type in the chat in the Discord live stream. Let's end with Bitcoin. Let's recap a little bit because everyone is paying attention on Bitcoin. SFU of this level could trigger a long. SFU of this level could trigger a long. SFU of the high here, dangerous, but it's playable because we have this support and resistance. If the market will bounce here, definitely a good level to short. Definitely. That being said, let's call this one a live stream. See you in 2 minutes on the other side on Discord. Okay? See you. Bye bye.